Hello there, welcome to episode 8 of our Football Manager 2019 series with Estudiantes. I am Gamer James. If you are new around here, if this is the first video of mine, maybe go back and check out the series from the beginning. If you are one of my returning subscribers, hey, how you doing guys? Thank you so much as always for coming back. Remember, as always, you can smash a like at any point, subscribe as well if you are new. And shall we get into this today? You can see right here, it's Copa Sudamericana time. We're taking on Atletico Mineiro in what should be a very, very good but very, very tough quarter-final first leg match. We're going to get into it straight away. So today we've just got one match to catch up on since the last episode, and as promised in that video, I'm going to show you the players that are out on loan from the club at the minute. So if we get straight into the schedule, you can see that after that Independiente draw, we then beat Patronato at home by 2-1. Leonardo Piscalici scored a stunner to give us a 12th minute lead. Johnny Shunker scored an own goal. Bit harsh. It was a shot that was on target that deflected in, and it put it down as an own goal. A little bit harsh. And we plugged away. I think we had something like 18 shots and 17 of them were on target. It was ridiculous. Gaston Paiva eventually scored an absolute rocket into the top corner. As you can see, I've had the highlights on as I'm talking. It's a result that we desperately needed, because if you look at the table, we are now 2 points clear, as we were at the end of the last video. So everyone else below us is keeping pace, especially Talleres. Now, you may remember they won 6-0 against Atletico Tucumán in the last video. They followed it up again with a 6-0 win away at Rosario Central. So they are bang in form, which is surprising because they'd lost the 2 games before it. So where they've come up with 2 6-0 wins from, I have no idea. It's the beauty of FM, I guess. Right, yes, let's have a look at the players that are not at the club currently. So here we have those players. These are the players that are out on loan that were already done before the game starts. So these guys are out on loan in real life. I can't terminate these loans. There's a few players here. If you're familiar with South America, then a couple of the names might stand out. We looked at Jacob Murillo before because he is one that we loaned out, so we don't need to go into too much detail on him. The first one we're going to look at is this guy. He is at Belgrano, Gaston Gil Romero. I have no idea why he's out on loan. I really want this guy back. He looks absolutely superb. You may remember a couple of videos ago, we had a couple of players that we were looking to bring in, Adrian Luna and Julian Chico. They were both end of contract signings, but due to our finances, we weren't able to push either one over the line. They both have fallen through at the minute, so we're hoping to raise some funds to get them in at a later date. But this guy looks phenomenal. He's I had him on my FM19 save with Estudiantes, and he was brilliant. And I can't believe he's out on loan. Just look at those stats. Look at the mentals. The physicals are not amazing for a ball-winning midfielder, but his tackling is excellent. So is his marking and his positioning, teamwork, work rate, his anticipation, bravery. It all makes up a fantastic ball-winning midfielder, and I desperately want to get him back at the end of the season. Israel Damonte, again, looks good. He's 36. I think his contract is up for renewal at the end of this season with us. It is. So I don't know whether we will renew or not. He has been at the club since 2013, but he has been out on loan at Huracan. This is his second season out there. But again, he does look really good. And for such an old player, 36 years of age, he still looks like an absolute warrior. Ignacio Bailone looks half decent. Not 100% sure that he's going to come back and have an impact because of one of the other guys that's out on loan. He might be one that we look to sell on. He's never really settled, I don't think, at Estudiantes since he's been there. I remember them signing him in real life, but back in 2016. But he's only played 7 league games for the club, and he's been out on loan pretty much for the last 3 seasons. This is the guy, Emiliano Ozuna. I can't believe this guy's out on loan. He's 22 years of age. He's predominantly a left winger, but he can play up front, and he's quick. He gets his positioning is not amazing, so he's probably better as a winger than a striker, to be honest, because he's probably not going to get into the positions in the box. So when he comes back, I think we will be playing him as an out-and-out winger. I can't wait to have him back. Another winger, but a right-sided one, Leonardo Ariel. He's away at Aldo Civi, but I don't think he's gonna cut it at the club. His crossing's amazing, as is his technique and his work rate. But he's a winger, and he's just not quick. And looking at those stats, his passing's not good enough to retrain him as a midfielder. So I can't see this guy making it, unfortunately. I think he's one that's going to have to move on. Bautista Cascini, I love this guy. He's actually called Juan Bautista Cascini. I had him again on the FM19 save. I had him and Santiago Asasibar in midfield, who now plays for Stuttgart, and it was absolutely brilliant. Again, don't understand why he's not at the club. I don't understand why he's out on loan. Can't wait to get him back and get him in the squad as well, because he's going to be an absolute machine for us. And an attacking midfielder, Nicolas Talpone, doesn't look like he's going to make it. He hasn't got the flair, has he? He hasn't got the mentals. He's not got the vision, really. He's not got the technique. He hasn't got any ability that makes me think that he's going to succeed at the club. But those are the ones that I just wanted to show you guys, because a few of those are going to turn up in next season's squad. Just before we get to the match then, here is the Brasileirão table. Atletico Mineiro, today's opponents, are 9th after 26 games, and they're a long, long way away from Corinthians at the top. It should be a tough game, but looking at that, the fact that they're 9th and we're top of our division, albeit after a lot fewer games, I really think that we could beat them here. Let's have a look at their recent form. If we scroll down, so they've only got one win in their last 5 league games. They did get through with a 4-1 aggregate win against Libertad in the third round of the Sudamericana. But I think we go into this game as favourites, not just because it's at the Estadio Único de la Plata, but I really think that we're the better team here, and I really think we could even be doing this in the first leg. These are the two teams, and you can see from Atletico Mineiro's lineup, they are setting up very, very defensively. They're setting up to hit us on the counter-attack and just probably get the ball forward to the front three and see what damage they can do. For us, we've got Mariano Andújar in goal. He hasn't played this competition yet. We've had Daniel Sapper in goal, but kind of want to give Andújar a bit of experience in this competition. I will give Daniel Sapper some league games as well. Evangelista at left back, Facundo Sanchez, one of the players of the season so far at right back, brilliant at free kicks, even though his attribute for them is only about 12. He seems to get them all on target when he gets the chance to take them. Gustavo Campi, Jonathan Schunker in the middle. You can see Campi is one yellow card away from missing the second leg. Iniguez and Laba in midfield, and then Luca Rodriguez, Piscolici, Seijas and Pavoni up top. Definitely one thing I need to be doing is downloading a face pack. I don't like having the blacked out faces like that. I definitely need to find a good one that includes South America. If you do know of one, jump in the comments and let me know. Even though we're unbeaten, even though we've won 11 out of 13 so far, I'm starting to get a little bit twitchy about the tactic. It's not creating a lot of really good chances. We're having a lot of long shots, which isn't a problem because we've got some good players that can do it. But it's starting to get to me a little bit, and it's stupid because we're Estudiantes. We're not Boca Juniors. We shouldn't be dominating games. So I think I just need to calm down and not get so twitchy over the tactic. But here we go. We're going to say I expect a good result from this first leg. So get out there, grab a win. No green. So we're going to go in and do our little thing here, telling everyone we've got faith in them. That's going down a lot better. So yeah, it looks like I've got an interview to do, so I'll see you at kick-off. Right, the interview's done. Quite a few questions there. Hulk apparently is at Atletico Mineiro, but he's not playing today. It was questions about why am I playing Lucas Rodriguez at left wing instead of Jonier Viveros, and it's like, well, because he's my first choice left winger, so that's why. I hate those interviews. They've still got no better. First highlight of the game, Piscolici with the free kick, good delivery, Schunker with the header, well saved by Victor down to his right. Here we go with another one, 10 minutes in. Laba to Iniguez, played forward for Lucas Rodriguez, goes out wide, big cross to Seijas, drilled across. Where was Pavoni there? You should have been on the end of that, son. It was on the edge of the 6-yard box. He is on the end of that one now and heads it over. Encouraging start, but we are going to drop a little demand more. Shout out. Hopefully that focuses them. Lucas Rodriguez cross in. Oh, that was a bit of a flap from Victor in goal. It's headed away here by Shunker. Laba to Iniguez, lies back heel. Good passing here. Laba's in and fires us into an 18th minute lead. His third goal of the season. A good little move as well, you have to say. That is more like it. This little touch from Piscalici was lovely. Pavoni then to Laba. One touch. What a touch out of the feet. And drilled in at the near post. The keeper gave it up. Evangelista will take this throw. Iniguez. Evangelista again. See nothing of Atletico Mineiro in possession. Absolutely nothing. As Evangelista's cross comes in, it's headed away. It's back with the left back. Here he is again. Oh, lovely ball to Laba. And played in for Pavoni. And he's cracked the woodwork. Oh, that was so unlucky. What a lovely little move again. We are absolutely dominating here. The cross comes in and it's headed away. And this is what we've got to be careful of now is the counter-attack. 3 up front and the header goes wide from Oliveira. But that is something that we really have to watch because that is clearly how they are set up. They're just going to hit it route 1 to that front 3 and hope that they can cause us some damage. Evangelista with the throw, headed on by Piscalici. He's going to chase down his own header. He's back with Victor now with a long ball forward, but they are struggling to get out of their own half. They had that one breakaway with the header that went wide, but other than that, they're not even crossing the halfway line. It is a very good performance from us so far. And Facundo Sanchez on the overlap plays it in, and again we've got no one there. And Lucas Rodriguez, and what a save from Victor. That was a big save, and he could have kept his team in the tie there because if we go 2-0 up now, I think Atletico Mineiro would be sunk. Oh, and Lucas Rodriguez played a lovely ball through, but no one gambled on it. Been a brilliant performance. It really has. I mean, we've only had 5 shots on goal, and we haven't even had more of the ball, bizarrely. But it's just been a superb performance. It really has. As we're now on the defensive a little bit. They're still playing their 4-1-2-3. Laba has it to Pavoni now. And a bit of pinball, and it's back with their right back. It's a bit of back and forward here with no one really taking control of the ball. Maybe we can now. That's a brilliant ball from Evangelista to Rodriguez. The cross goes in. Pavoni doesn't get to it. Seijas. Oh, and Laba's shot is saved again by Victor. But that is much better. When we get that ball moving, we get up that field so quick. It is so good to see. It's exactly how I want us playing. Lucas Rodriguez again and Victor again. Oh, what is this guy doing? He has eaten like 5 Weetabix this morning, hasn't he? What a double save again. In it goes and a free kick awarded against us. Coming up to half-time though, can we get a second? Well, final highlight of the half. We're nearly a minute over stoppage time, but apparently we're going to get another highlight here. It's an attack for Atletico Mineiro, and it should have been an equaliser. That was a big chance and a big miss potentially in the tie, and that is the danger, isn't it, in continental competition? If you don't make your chances count, you could get suckered with an away goal like that, and if that had happened there, I would have been fuming. Evangelista is not looking particularly good there, is he? And we don't have a left back on the bench. What has happened to Evangelista there? That's a little worrying because he was fit coming into the game, and I have had nothing to say that he's got an injury or anything. So we're going to say calmly, don't get complacent. Just carry on doing what you're doing. And I am worried now about Evangelista because I'm going to have to come up with an alternative to that because, as I say, we don't have Urquiaga on the bench because I think he's still injured himself. So, yeah, we might end up playing a winger at left-back again. Here's Seijas. We're going to get an early goal here. It's a corner, so we may do. You never know. We could have a perfect start to the second half here, but not with a delivery like that. Sanchez with the throw to Laba. Back to Sanchez. Across to Iniguez now. Looks to spread it out. Oh, Lucas Rodriguez couldn't get it through to Pavoni, and Danielson's away, and it's that front 3 again. And not really any of the midfielders getting forward to support them either, so it is all down to that front 3 to get them back into this game, which I'm quite happy with because we're not playing particularly high line. As Juan Seijas plays it in, and Laba. Oh, it's a good save again. It's another lovely little move, but again, it's another chance missed. How many are we going to get away with? I won't be confident going back to Brazil with only a 1-goal lead. And I won't be confident for the rest of this match when, they could catch us on the counter like now. Cross comes in from the right. Oh, and it's a big hit. And Andujar smuggles it wide. More luck than judgment, I think, on that save. It kind of hit him and just squirmed wide of the post. And there's a free kick for Atletico Mineiro, which we're not going to see. But they're showing a little bit more ambition now, aren't they? 27 minutes or so left to play. It's still 1-0, so it's still in the balance, even though we are much the better team. We're making a double change. Gaston Paiva coming on for Piscolici, and Franco Civetti, his first appearance of the season. I watched Estudiantes in real life at the weekend win at Banfield, and Civetti played quite well, so he was down in the reserves, so I brought him up. He's a bit weird. He's an inverted winger in the game naturally, so I'm trying to retrain him as a central midfielder. So he is on for Matthias Labber, just to see if either one of them can spark that second goal that we desperately need. Here's Pavoni now, and Lucas Rodriguez is in. Oh, and he should have sealed it. And Lucas Rodriguez has had probably our best efforts on goal today, and he's been denied by Victor every time, and he catches that cross as well. We've got one more change to make. We're going to have to do it now. And that change will see Carlo Latanzio come on for Mariano Pavoni for the final 7 or 8 minutes plus stoppage time. Let's hope that he can just get in a position and fire us into the lead. Victor has picked up a yellow card. And Sanchez, flashes that one wide. Latanzio is now on. I'm guessing, did Victor handle the ball outside his box or something there? I don't know why. He must have done to pick up a yellow card and then us to have a free kick there. Here's Lucas Rodriguez to Paiva. Civetti, and it's cleared away. The one thing that is for certain now, unless we score like 2 or 3 in stoppage time, we are definitely going to be having the second half on camera. Evangelista to Iniguez. Can we at least get a little bit more comfortable? No, it doesn't look like it at the minute, does it? 30 seconds of normal time to go, and Shunker with a vital interception. There's only going to be 2 minutes to add on. We're into that now. In goes the cross, and Andujar flies through the air to catch. We've really not had the possession at all today. 44% at home is not good. But they've done nothing with the ball when they have had it. But they're suddenly looking to try and get that away goal, and Oliveira maybe should have had it as well. We've got 40 seconds to go. Is anything going to happen with this highlight? It may do. Seijas has won it, and then he's run it out of play. That's going to eat the time away, and this is going to end 1-0, I think. We have got an attacking throw-in. Can we get it forward? Sanchez takes to Civetti. Back to Sanchez. Paiva now. Oh, it's going to be a free kick. Foul on Paiva, but we don't get time to take it. It's all over, and it's a bit of a missed opportunity, I'm going to say. It's a good win. It's a good first leg lead. But I'm going to say it's a good win because we played well. We created a lot of chances. We came up against a goalkeeper in really inspired form. He made some wonderful saves from Lucas Rodriguez in that first half. But it means that this tie is very much alive for episode 9, doesn't it? Just before we finish then, we'll have a look at the overview of the Sudamericana. You can see that every tie is two of them are probably still alive and 2 of them look like they're virtually dead. Bahia beat Fluminense 2-0, but going back to Fluminense for the second leg, 2-0 is not a good lead. Fluminense will come out the blocks, and I would fancy them to turn that around if I'm honest. But for Botafogo and Atletico Paranaense, they've both lost 2-0 at home to Atletico Nacional and Alianza Lima. So those ones look like the away teams are going to go through there. And our tie is definitely the one to watch, isn't it? So that is going to be what we do for the next video. So we've got just one game away at Vélez Sarsfield in the league. Probably do a little bit of rotation for that. Maybe play Carlo Latanzio from the start, Daniel Sapper in goal. What I'll do for the next video against Atletico Mineiro, I've promoted a couple of younger players to the first team squad. So what we'll do for the next video is we'll have a look at 1 or 2 of those. Maybe have a look at 1 or 2 in the reserves and the under-20s and see how they've been getting on this season as well. But that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying this series. Turn on those notifications as well, because it's the only way you're guaranteed not to miss an episode. You can follow me on Twitter at GamerJamesFM. You can read about a save I've got going on with Aston Villa on the blog. Links are in the description down below, and as always, jump in the comments. I love interacting with you guys, and I will see you very soon for what could be a very nervy second leg. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.